Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Baylor Bears offense will get first crack at it here. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through a tackle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Sun Devils are on the move. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's McLean.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. on that. We can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Gets it out fast. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They're going to run it. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And the Bears will punt this one away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Tyson. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Udo. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Makes the catch. It's Tyson. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. And it's yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
The Bears will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shot, oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Punts it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor!
Man, I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Clemson has the lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by just 1 over Syracuse. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The run from the shotgun. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Tyson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
And the Sun Devils come to the line needing just inches for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to...
He's got it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Sun Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Snagged in the middle, it's Udo. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. And that is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He'll do it himself. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Washington. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Back to pass. It's Robertson. Throws for the tight end. Wide open, makes the catch. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. And And the Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Back to pass on second down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I'm not just playing from behind trying to get points. I'm also racing against this clock. One thing I can't do, take sacks. I gotta throw the football away. I gotta understand the clock situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. Timeout is called by the defense, 19 ticks remaining. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, easy call for the refs. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense does not completely screw this thing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. He's got him. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? What a big penalty at this juncture in the game. All locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Brown. The spin, still on his feet. Going for the goal line. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. To throw, it's Robertson. Pressure coming. Unleashes to the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay, and now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. Got it in the middle. It's McClain. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He got it in, a walk-off touchdown in overtime.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make